What's up, you guys? Time for another video. Super excited about this one. And as you can see, I'm excited to give you guys a different view rather than my office area where you guys see all my crazy equipment and it's always just such a mess. This was going to be a much better option. At least I hope so. Better view. Look at that background. Beautiful snowy mountains. Anyways, here is the project we're going to be working on. So cool. It's looking pretty dang sweet. And this one is for Damon out in the great state of New York. So I'm super excited to get started on this one. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So you guys, stay tuned. This is gonna be a good time. I told you I would just cut back to this video once I'd kind of finished off a little section. And I'm kind of done with this little lower second half of the nose piece. Got those Celtic knots or the Valkyrie knots. Kind of a Viking feel to it. And then because this is just a little bit higher budget project for me, I'm just putting in a bit of the extra detail that I don't put in on all of them, because obviously time is money, and when people are willing to pay me a little bit more money, I can take a little bit more time. Let's see, there's the two different layers of the texturing, the outline, the actual design. Got the super fine little tiny stippling, and then the larger stippling that's kind of runs around the outside. Almost looks like dented plate armor, but that will become super apparent as the color goes on at the very end. So pretty sweet. What's up, you guys? So it's been, I think it's been 3 nights since, no, 4 days since I've been able to work on this whitetail skull for Damon out in New York. And look at that. This side of my mustache, it's just got that cool turned up look to it, and I like that. And this side just doesn't have it, just dies off. Facial hair problems. You guys who just have crap loads of facial hair suck. I wish I had more facial hair. Wish I had more hair all over, actually. That'd be kind of nice. But at least I got some, so that's good. Anyways, tangent. It's time to get back to working on the skull. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I think I'm gonna work on some of the scaling tonight. I only have about an hour of time that I'm gonna be able to do it. So we'll see how much I can get done for bedtime. It's 9:40 p.m. and I gotta get up and work out in the morning. See those? Me neither. So I decided to come outside just because it's a nice pretty day. It's warm enough, and it's really bright. The sun's out in that part. It's nice because you can kind of see in true light what the detail looks like. So last night, the last part of this video that you saw, I was getting ready to work on doing some of the overlapping scales, and I said I'd work on it for maybe 30 minutes to an hour, but as it so often does with me, I just kept going because it was looking good and I was liking where it was going. It made me excited, so I kept working. So I ended up doing about 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours worth of work on the overlapping scales, and they turned out so cool. I'm really excited with how this piece is coming out and how it's looking. So let's just take a quick look, shall we? So the next step, I don't know if I'm gonna do the deer next or if I'm gonna do some of the stuff on the back or the sides. I'm not sure yet, but it's looking pretty dang sweet. Putting the really fine details into this one. Like I mentioned, this one's a little bit higher budget of my time, so I can put in even just a little bit more detail than I would normally do, and it's gonna pay off. I think this is gonna be one of my favorites, if not my favorite, just because of the amount of detail, and then the transitions between the themes I think is gonna look really cool. Hey, what's up, you guys? So another couple days has passed since I've been able to work on this whitetail deer, and it's time to get back to it, which is great. I'm looking forward to it. I enjoy it a lot, but my dental lab business has been keeping me on my toes this week. So time to get back to it, but I'll just kind of quickly show you what I did last time so that you can see what I'm going to work on next. And yeah, I did shave. Looks a lot better without that gnarly mustache, which is good. So let's go ahead and take a look. Sweet. Looks pretty dang clean. So I'm trying to decide what to do next. I think I'm going to probably actually flip it on its side here. And I'm gonna decide what to put inside this little space right here. I think I want to do something kind of themed around some of these knots, just to kind of keep that theme rolling across the bottom half of the snout. So that's what I think I'm gonna do. So I'll get drawn on that and get carving. So the next time I check in, I should have this half of the deer's cheekbones all done. So here we go. All right, last night I got to work on it a little bit more, and it's coming along pretty dang sweet. So I'll give you a quick look real fast, and then it'll be on to the next little bit. So check it out. Okay, got that bit done there, so I'm just gonna keep wrapping on towards the back and do some of that right there. And that, it's gonna look cool. So see if I can get this in there. Next time you see this video, it's gonna be done. In fact, watch this. Wow, look how quick that went. That went so fast. If only. This is looking cool. Oh my gosh, I'm pretty excited about that thing. It's coming along really nice. Let's see if I can zoom in there. There we go. Getting all the details. I'm going to put some more details in those antlers, but right now I'm just putting the texture around it so that when the color goes on, it really, really contrasts. This thing is just coming along awesome. Super excited. It's Saturday morning, which means it's been, I think Monday is when I started it, so it's been 5 days since I got cranking on this bad boy. I know I say each one's my favorite, but honestly I think this one is definitely my new favorite. It's just got tons of details and lots of stuff really cool that's going on with it thematically. Day number 5, Saturday. It's Easter Saturday. Got some fun stuff planned with the family later today, so I just gotta get this thing done. I gotta crank through it and finish it up, which means I've got about 5 hours or so before our family stuff starts, and that's a good chunk of time. That should be enough to let me finish this one off. So let's do this together, guys. Let's get this thing done. Can't wait. Bone tats, baby. Well, guess what? It's all done. All finished, carved in. It looks super cool, and the next step's gonna be the color. But right now I'm just super happy because it turned out so freaking cool. Anyways, let's take a look really quick. All the cool details. Just turned out so good. I love that whitetail. That thing looks so bad, eh? Oh, I can't wait to get color, especially that antler. Get up in there nice and close. That thing looks so cool. Thanks you guys for coming along on this journey with me. I think when I color this one, I will do a time-lapse video of taking the color off, just because I think that's the most impressive part of this process, and it's the funnest, and people seem to like those quite a bit, so I'm gonna do that. But just the detail and the design, especially from here to here, I just really, really like that. I think that looks so cool. All right, as you can see by my paint spattered shower curtain here, it is time to get some color onto this guy. Okay. First and second coat of color is on. How's that for camo? Looks like pretty good camouflage right there with that background, doesn't it? Anyways, it's time for the dark stain to go on. And then it'll be time for it to come off again so that only the dark stays down in the deep spots. It's gonna look cool. So excited. Here we go. Alright guys, I got the final color put on. Looks great. Just getting ready to do one last thing. Take a little bit of color off and some strategic parts just to make the design really pop out and provide that awesome contrast that I love so much and has kind of become the, I don't know, the signature of bone tats. So I'm gonna go through and do that, but just real quick before, let's just take a quick look. Looks pretty sweet, huh? Pretty excited how that's coming along. I'll just quickly show you. I'm gonna actually take a burr and just highlight all those high spots just a little bit, just to emphasize the detail and to provide just a tiny bit more contrast. And gonna take a little time-lapse video of that process for you so you can kind of see the difference as it happens quickly. So here we go. Well, I decided to finish this video right where it began. Same background, snow's melted up just a bit more. Anyways, it's been a couple of weeks since I started this project for Damon out in New York. And next thing to do is just package it up, get it sent out to New York so that Damon can see it for the first time. I'm so excited for you to be able to see it, Damon. Turned out so good, so happy. The design turned out cool, the artwork turned out cool, so I'm just really happy with how it turned out. Let's take a look. Turned out sweet. Hey, I just wanted to mention really quickly, thank you for subscribing. I think I'm almost at 800 subscribers, which just blows my mind. I'm super flattered that there's that many people out there who actually care enough to watch me throw together these videos. I just wanted to tell you guys I do have a website. Most of you guys probably know, but in case you don't, make sure you go check out www.bonetats.com. Got lots of pictures there. A super cool store where I offer hats and hoodies and t-shirts and decal stickers and all these cool things that you guys can get and follow that Bone Tattoo, the Bone Tats brand, which is I think it's pretty dang cool. I don't have tattoos myself, but I love tattoo artwork. I think it's just amazing. Got a lot of cool things tattoo related in the hunting world that are going to be coming out in the next few weeks and months. Lots of cool stuff. I have a really cool vision for where I want Bone Tats to go, and I think it'll turn out to be a really awesome company. So thank you guys, appreciate all your support, appreciate everything that you guys do as far as sending me messages and emails and all the things that I get through my social media with my comments, and not my comments, your comments, complimenting me on the work that I'm doing and the brand that I am building. So thank you guys, appreciate it.